Multiple hostiles inbound.
Kill confirmed. No, it's not fair. It's not fair. Oh!
Hello agents, and welcome back to another Division build video. This build is what I use to solo the control room in boss number 2 in the new Iron Horse raid. It's part of a series of videos which I will link in the description down below of how to clear the raid with relative ease with certain builds and how we do it over on my Twitch channel where we help people out run the raid every day. This is the build. There's a couple of different ways you can run this build. You don't actually need greens to do this. You could take the same idea and apply it to an all yellow healer build and actually have an easier time than what I have up in the control room by yourself. The reason I run it this way around though is so that I can provide that damage boost still for my team, because with the future initiative it's all about your teammates having full health, not about you. First of all, we're going to have a look at my specialization. Obviously, I'm going to go with survivalist. And if you don't already know, the reason I've gone with survivalist is because it gives us 15% increased outgoing healing, which is absolutely great. Next, I've got a Mark 17 that I like to use, and it's just because it's really well rolled and it's got reformation on. Headshots grant 30% skill repair for 15 seconds. And this is just a headshot, it's not even a kill, so really easy to proc. So if you feel like you're struggling when you're up in the room, you can shoot out the window, down to the boss, plonk a headshot on, and get that extra 30%. Second gun can be absolutely anything you want. This is just my in case of emergency Bullet King, and the pistol again can be whatever you want. The reason we're running the BTSU gloves is so we can give ourselves overcharge. Essentially, overcharged healing skills just makes my life easier when it's up in the room. I get the option to automatically bring my drone straight back up if I do it at that point. And I also can refresh all of the hives in my team. So if my team members have been going down and they've been using the revive hives, I get the option to refresh them as well. Before I go over the future initiative, I'm going to show you the holster. I've gone with Alps because the first brand set bonus is 20% repair skills. The core attribute is skill tier, but as you can see, I've got max repair skills and 10% hazard protection. And this helps me stay alive in the room. I don't need haste. I never really run out of skills at any point. I can always flip between the two skills that I've got if I need to. So repair skills and hazard protection is what you want to roll across all of your gear when doing this. So the green pieces are really easy to get hold of. So this was a really easy build to put together. As you can see, the knee pads, straight away I just rolled hazard protection on. Same with the mask. Same with the chest. And same with the backpack. Now, you really need the BTSU gloves for this. They can be an absolute lifesaver, so I wouldn't give them up. But obviously, you could run 4-piece future initiative in any other variant that you want. Or you could just not bother. You could take a yellow build, which I can show you here. Take off the skill haste and roll blues onto it. So that, for instance, on this mask, I can't do it with this mask, but you could put repair skills and hazard protection. And actually, you'd survivability would be way higher than mine on a yellow build. But I much prefer running it this way around because I think providing this 25% damage bonus to my team is just too valuable not to do. So as you can see with the future initiative, if you don't already know, 2-piece gives us 30% repair skills, which is really nice. 3-piece gives us 15% skill haste and 30% skill duration. And 4-piece gives us ground control. Increases you and your allies' total weapon and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. When you repair an ally, you and all allies within 5 meters of you are also repaired for 60% of that amount. Now with the talent on the chest piece, that actually makes that a little bit better, as you can see. Increases the ground control damage bonus from 15 to 25%. And then if we look on the backpack, we also get increases ground control proximity repair from 60 to 120%. And I've got 2 people in the control room really close to me, just outside the doors. And hopefully if they're close enough, that's going to apply to them and make their life a little bit easier. Skills wise, we're just going to use the drone. And the drone on me is enough healing to keep me alive. You'll see just a little flicker on the clip that I've shown at the beginning of the video, and I'll show a clip again at the end of the video, where it just flicks a couple of bars of my armor, but then the drone gives me my armor right back, even when I'm at maximum heat in the room. The only thing you've got to be careful of with the drone is if you run in the room and it separates away from you too far and it's not caught up with you, you'll start to die. So you've got to be really careful you don't move yourself too far or too quick away from your drone. Or you can just drop your hive in the interim. You have so many charges on it that you can drop your hive, and then as soon as your drone catches up to you, just pick it up and let it recharge back up. It's all about just managing your skills. And when your drone is about to die, drop your hive for the 16 seconds it needs to refresh. You can either then overcharge and get the drone back instantly, or you can just wait it out and use the charges on your hive instead. It just makes it really easy. It provides a damage boost for your team. And as soon as you've got used to being, if you're already a healer and you already play that role, I've never really played that role. I've always been DPS. It took me a couple of turns to get used to it, but now it's really easy, no problems whatsoever. And if worst does come to the worst and you do go down, you can crawl to one of the side doors where the guys are DPSing the chungers and the purple ads that come out to kill the electricity boxes. And they can just pick you up through the door and you get a second chance.
Serious trauma. Multiple hostiles inbound. Agent down.
But overall, it makes it really fun and it makes it really easy, and obviously it's great for providing an extra DPS down on the floor, and especially if you're newer to the raid or you're running with a pickup group. If you can solo the control room all by yourself, it just makes the whole thing a little bit easier. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Backpack wise, I would gladly take some comments on that, because obviously if you can run safeguard, I'm never really at full armor, I'm constantly ticking up and down, so safeguard's not really an option. I thought about running opportunistic so that I could shoot the boss in the head at the end to make that bit a little bit faster, but unless we're speed running or doing anything special like that, I don't really see the point in using that either. So any good comments for backpacks down below, I would greatly appreciate that. Come and check me out over on Twitch, twitch.tv/DJTICKLE, where you'll see me running this build and you'll see us helping out the community. And hit that subscribe button and the bell for future notifications and more Division content here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
An agent needs assistance.
It's not fair! It's not fair!